Hey folks, Terry with Ultimate Outdoors Radio, day 5 of the 12 days of elk hunting. We just got back to camp, just checking the old Yeti cooler for meat storage. It's been really hot. We loaded this baby with dry ice, put our steaks and stew and spaghetti in, and still frozen after 5 days, so fantastic little cooler for western hunting. It packs really nice on the mules and horses, and very impressed with it. First time we brought one in, so hats off to Yeti. Otherwise, we've really been sucking a lot of air, just pounding it. We just this year was playing with the Wilderness Athlete additives, which has had some really good stuff for your body, and I really think it makes a difference because, you know, we're over 60 years old and we've just been pumping it. I mean, in the heat, can't drink enough water. There's not a lot of water here. So otherwise, got the bull out yesterday, got the horses and mules in here, really, really warm. And so we sat out last night. Big old bear came in to the water hole, checked the carcass. Got all our cameras set out. We had, the night after I shot my bull, we had 3 bulls on the camera at the same tub. One pretty decent one, a couple other smaller ones. We went there and sat this morning because the one bull was in there at 8 o'clock in the morning. But we might have just been too much activity with, there's bears in there, a lot of bears in this country. We're carrying bear spray, we're carrying sidearms. And they're everywhere. And there's some big boys in here, so. Otherwise, we got the elk out. Right now, what we're doing is we're gonna hit another spring, which is tomorrow morning. We haven't been to. It's probably one of the better ones in the area. We just got one more tag to fill. That's Tom's. He's on the camera. But otherwise, we've just been doing a lot of glassing with the Vortex Optics. The bulls are not bugling, which is really weird because we know right around that one water tank there's at least 4 bulls, and they're just simply quiet. I don't think there's cows in here. I think it's just the non-existent cows, and I think it's the heat. So, you know, we've been glassing everything and not glassing anything up. And the funny part about it was the other night, you know, when I killed my bull, I'm set up, I'm range finding everything with that new Vortex 1,000 yard range finder, and I turn to my side and this bull walks by me at 16 yards. I was kind of trying to figure out if I was dreaming or not, but anyway, so we got one in him and got him down and got them all taken care of. So tomorrow, as I said, we're going to head to that spring. It's supposed to be the best spot in the area. We got cameras on 3 tubs now. We have not got to the top spring where there's some bulls at. So they kind of pulled back out of our spot there. We're going to leave it rest for a little bit. Right now we're just kind of trying to rehydrate. We're back in camp. Tomorrow's going to be an all-dayer sit on a spring. And hopefully we get Tom's tag filled up. So probably in this unit here, probably the best you're going to do is about a 340 bull. I'll post some pictures of my bull. It's just we have no cell phone reception coverage. I luckily got a hold of the Packers by using the new DeLorme InReach, which is it's probably almost the best tool I've ever used in the backcountry. Being able to text, being able to hit a search and rescue button and have a chopper here if we needed it in 2 hours in an emergency situation. But I can text anywhere and get out because otherwise our meat would have spoiled. We'd have been done. But they got in here. Alicia from Flying J got in here the next day. And the only reason that didn't spoil was because of the DeLorme InReach. It just runs off the satellite systems. And that saved us hiking to 12,000 feet to get coverage. So probably saved us a day. So my suggestion, you folks in the outdoors, it is the best safety device there is, whether you're bow hunting, whether you're fishing. Emergency situation, you might save someone else's life by hitting the SOS button. You get emergency, right away you get emergency contact with search and rescue. You can text back and forth with them, and they'll zone into your exact spot. They'll fly right to you. So fantastic tool. Very impressed with the Wilderness Athlete. And so far been good, except she's just a little warm. If these bulls were bugling, we'd have been done the first day. But so it's nice to be in the mountains and get away from everything happening in the world. So it's Terry and Tom for Ultimate Outdoors Radio. Stay with us. We're going to continue on the 12 days of elk hunting here.